All right, all right, all right. Welcome to GUFON Radio Stream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. Cool intro. Thanks to Grimwitch. We appreciate that. That is unbelievable. Where is that disco ball? Hey, we're always changing, trying new things, right? Hell, I was supposed to be on OBS, and I decided to wait another day for that. So, I'm excited. Thanks to Grimwitch for that very cool intro. Man, that's cool. He made the outro. So, I'll change it up here and there. I'm trying to stay away from the 20-minute intro. Ah, man. Tonight, got a couple of dots to show you, really good ones, like real intricate dots. Hard to say what we're looking at, but I'll be playing that obviously. And third phase has some an interesting right after tonight's show. Actually, I don't know how long I can do this show tonight. Thought I was out of the woods, still under the weather, I guess. But try to do an hour and a half. So if we go longer than that, I don't know how I'll do it, but we'll try. Roll call, Willie McBee, Lufon. How do you say Willie McBee? Lufon, no fool, dark hour paranormal. What do you say, DHP? Waylon C. How the heck are you? Welcome, B Baker. How you doing? B Baker, two B's are better than one. Area 503, Manny. Nathan Allen, Nathan Nitsky, Nathan. Hot dogs. Welcome to the show, Canadian UFO guy. Welcome to the show. How's it going up north? I hear people up there in Canada are saying that the United States is not a place for sanctuary anymore, especially since Trump. How can they say that? How can they say we're not that anymore? How rude. I know, Jar Jar. Misa was happy. So was I. What do we do now? Get Annie. No, don't get Annie. Leave Anakin alone. He'll kill them. Okay. So I just heard. Anyway, back to the Lunar Sparkles roll call. 1 and Game Vet. 2. Popcorn memes. Popcorn la memes. How you doing, person? Welcome to the show, LOL. Happily Bodge. What do you say, Lee? Lee's been around for a long time. And of course, I think what I'm going to do. Hey, Spookette. How you doing? Caught you. Blue chicken. I saw the blue. Now I'm excited. Now we're good. Joshua Morphew. Caught you. All right. So, I think I'm going to have to limit that to what I'm going to do. I think if we keep continuing a roll call is maybe whoever's here, the first 20 people or something. I mean, to do this every day takes a lot out of you, especially when you don't feel it. I'm not feeling it today. Just off. Just actually, forget it. Let's get to work. There we go. So, yeah, this is tough. So I want to play this video that was sent to me today. I sent it to Third. They are probably going to showcase it tomorrow. The math works like this. I play the video here. Not even 1,000 people see it. 500, right? The most in 2 days. They play it. About 40,000 people will see it. So if I played it, how would it affect their? So they would only get, instead of 40,000, they would get 39,900 and no, 39,500. No, 39,000. Why is this so hard? I was right. 39,500 will see it, not 40. It just minus the 500 that clicked on it. And some of those views might be by the same person. Let's just say 400. So 39,600 people will see it compared to my 400. What do we do? Do we play it? Philip Blair asks already a question? Well, let me say to Brett Lewis. Bitch. Philip Blair says, what's going to happen, Richie from Arizona? What's going to happen to Richie from Arizona? I don't know. Due to hey, Stu Gerson, Shora. This is Stu Gerson. That's him right there. Stu Gerson. Capiche? Hey, that's not a real capiche. You knew it too. You knew it wasn't. I don't know. A lot of good things happening though. But what thousands? Yes, thousands more to see it. So just play it. All right. We'll get it out of the way. So this was sent to me by a good friend of the show, Richard Lenny. He was a guest on the show not a long time ago, but a while back. All right. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned share, since you don't need to worry about sound. Can I gush it? Gush. It's been gushed. So this is it. Watch this.
In a second. And so you do that math, it's
whoa, can you believe I'm joking? It's not this. I was just playing with you. You remember this? No, I had to do it. Remember? A year ago.
And so you do that math, it's traveling 3.5 miles in a second. Like nothing travels that fast
You know what travels that fast? Fakes. Fakes travel that fast. I still don't know. Really. Look at how it shouldn't be this clear. That's the problem. You know what I mean? There should be a trail behind. I know it's 60 frames a second. So if it's going from here to here in 3.1 seconds at 60 frames a second, you're not going to see it this clear, I don't think. Right?
Fast
Yeah, that's fake. That's so fake. It's just too clear all the way through. That would have to be 240 frames a second. Right? Is that what it was rendered in? Birds, bugs, and balloons. The 3 Bs everyone should be aware of. Birds, bugs, balloons. Well, there is a 4th one, broads. Oh, did I just say that? Oh, this guy's a feminist. Oh. All right, let's get to the real video here. So these guys, hold on. What? No, here it is. So this guy, these are metal detector user. They're just looking for buried treasure. So they're scared. This is in Wiltshire, right? The UK. Isn't that the UK? Where is it? England. This time we unearthed finds which include a stunning bronze age chisel, Celtic gold slater, Roman brooches, or is it brooches, and coins, plus some interesting British historical items. I hope you enjoy the video. Well, it's a 20-something minute video, 22 minutes, and it's 3 years old. Nobody's talked about this thing yet. So you look at all the comments here, and only a couple of people said, "Didn't anybody see the UFO at the 17-minute and 33-second mark, or 38-second mark? Anybody else see it?" Just a couple of people. These guys, all the videos on their channel has nothing to do with UFOs. It's only metal detecting and hunting for jewels. So, with that being said, we are going to start this at a 17:25 minute. I'm going to run it for a good, well, at 17:38, at least 13 seconds. So 17:38, we got 13 seconds. Why did I put it 13 seconds back? Don't worry about it. Has to do with me and other things. So I'm not going to tell you what to look for. Just watch.
Probably thinking about that Roman silver.
I know. I know what you're going to say. It's fake. So let's take a look at it. You don't know what's going on right now, do you? This is your test. This is a test. Watch. 17:32. Right around over here, right? Now this thing is spinning. It is rotating. Yes, you're going to say fake. Just like I did. Matter of fact, that's where I'm at. I think it's fake. People supposedly looked at this, right? And they say it's actually there. Now, these people never tried to go public with it. They don't care. 3 years ago, buried in a 17-minute, near a part in the video where nobody really goes to, right? Most people only watch this part of a video and then they cut it off, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. That's where you would drop it if you were to fake it and want people to see it. You don't do it in the back unless you're really, really embarrassed about this. No, you wouldn't be. Like, why would you put it way in the back if you were faking it and not mention it and not make a video that says you're not going to believe what else we saw? But the thing I don't like is when it appears, it just appears. That pisses me off. Here it is. It's pixelated there, but let's go back. I'm going to go back to the beginning. I hate this. Me and my big head. See? So, oop. Beep. Just watch over here. Right around here, right? Isn't it here? See? It looks fake. Maybe. It looks like it might. It just. You know what? I think it's fake. Maybe. Look how fast it pops out of the ground. It's. And then it looks like. I mean, it's. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's fake. I do. I think it's fake. Why? Because you can see in the background on the screen up in the top right corner here. That's it. Blued up. I almost said. I'm watching a lot of Black Lives Matter videos. I said blowed up. That's racist. Don't say that. No, it's true. That's what they say. They blowed up the building. That's why I said blowed. He's so racist. I am. I'm the worst. I'm the worst person. I'm like Richie from Boston. Get out of here. Now that guy's a racist. Allegedly. Allegedly. He doesn't have COVID. All right, back to work. What is this? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Fake, right? No CGI, no fakery, nothing. They found it out, I guess. Yeah, I haven't heard from them since I sent it. Well, not about that. That's amazing to hear. These guys are just out there doing their thing. They record everything. And it doesn't look like he saw it, right? I mean, I like it, but I guess I don't have the understanding on how this object works then. Because if it's real, that's why, you know what the problem is maybe with me? I wouldn't know a real UFO if I saw one. Because most of the time they're not real. So here it might be legit. I'm gonna say I don't think it is. I don't know why. Maybe I'll talk to Third about that. But I had to play it. I had to. I'm sorry. I just had to. Nobody's gonna see it. 500 people, not even 400. And it goes over to third phase. Then that's what's great about doing this third phase thing too, is when you post something on the internet through their channel, everybody will see it that's in the field, and the debunkers will see it. They'll rip it apart, and somebody along the way will make sense of this without just looking at it like me and saying, I think it's fake. I don't know. Somebody will put that together. Area 503 might want to blow it up and take a look at that. I mean, that starting point is my itchy finger on this. I don't like it. I don't like the starting point. Watch. Let's go there again. Okay, just watch over here. I'm going to be annoying for a second, but this is for the greater good. God, it just blips. So what is it doing? Coming out of consciousness? Is that what it's doing? It's coming out of its dimension or uncloaking? To the naked eye, you know what I see? This is weird. Just watch my mouse. Here's what I see. I see when it pops up. What does it pop up over here? I took my eyes off. Hello? I just heard something in my headset. I heard somebody go. It was that loud. Anyway, so I see, watch my mouse. This is what I see. I'm over exaggerating, but I see this when it comes on into reality. I see it do this, jerk to the left and go off. Whoops. I see jerk to the left, go off like this, like zoom, zoom. That's what I see. It's almost as if when they put it in the editor, if this is a fake, that they may have it overlaid just a little bit, going the wrong way, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they slid it over. However, they dropped it in there. It looks like there's a flicker of this going this way first and then taking off. It almost looks like it's arcing, like it's coming out, and then, yeah, obviously it would have to be popping up. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Oh my God. It's actually coming from behind this tree. Oh my God. No, no, no. Don't move on. That's why I saw that. I got a little keen on this now. I saw for real. It comes from behind the tree. So it's coming from the ground and taking off. It might be real. Wow, let me go back. That would be cool. Yeah, it is. I know it would be impossible, but just watch here. I'll play it about 5 more times. You'll see it come right from here. God, I hope you guys are getting it in good quality. Hold on, I gotta go back a little. Watch that area. See? Watch. Yep, it comes out of there, or so we need to do, somebody's got to figure out the GPS of this area, get the overview, see what's in this area. I'm going to say it's, I don't know, because you can see, you look past some trees, there's some open land scattered in between these tree borders, it looks like here, but I don't know. I'm on the fence, but the way it pops out of here, this has to be a couple miles away, I would think. Or, a couple of 1,000 feet, maybe. It's hard to tell. And I was guessing this was going about 80 to 100 miles an hour. I don't know. But the way it pops up through the tree looks like it's moving super fast. And then it just goes slower. Still fast, but it looks like it's boop, and then it hits the brakes. To me, it's a smooth transition, but they maybe a deer came by or a human, and they had to get the hell out of there, and and then they chilled out. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like they come out of this thing like they're shot out of a cannon. That's the weirdness of it all. That is it. It looks like they're getting shot out of a cannon and then just chilling out. Like they opened up the parachute once they got away from the danger. So from here to here, the thing takes off like a bat out of hell. That's what it looks like. And then when it gets to right about here, it's chill. It's weird. Maybe it is real. Watch. See what I mean? It's just weird. All right. While I was doing that, I used a little bit of CE5 technology, you know? Come on. Come on. I got it. I got it. A little bit of CE5 technology goes a long way. Because they contacted me. Yep. There was a vibration sent out to these aliens. By the way, they're the Palladians. That's called the scout ship. Billy Meyer was in there. Of all people. Go figure. Think there was a little dinosaur. I saw a baby dinosaur. I saw Elvis was there. Oh shit. Who else was there? No. Freddie Mercury was there. Yeah, that was cool. He said, "We are the champions." It was fun. You should hear that a cappella. It's weird. Yeah, he's so good. Anywho, man, I spent a lot of time on that. I thought I was only going to spend a minute. I don't know. Very frustrating. Because the way it comes out of that tree, out of the tree line, I've never seen a fake. I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen a fake do that? Let's take a look. What happened? Let's take a look. One of the best fakes, right? It comes out of nowhere. Remember? Right? Oh, let's watch this.
You first see it was 3.5 miles, and the mountain range where it comes. We looked on Google Maps. It's just insane. That fast turning at that speed, that low, it's just insane. Like we looked on Google Maps, and the mountain range where it comes, you first see it, was 3.5 miles away from where we were, and the drone gets from the mountain range and it passes.
I don't understand. You know? Right here. That's interesting. Is that it? Is that the motion blur? It was. Huh. That looked interesting.
Through screen in a second. And
it comes out of nowhere though, right?
Traveling.
Same
so
thing.
You do that math, and so you do second, and so you do second, and so you second, and so you do second, and so you do that.
Watch
second,
this.
And so you.
It looks like it's jumping over something. Watch, it's weird.
Second, and so you
see?
Second, and so you second,
see?
And so you do that second, and so you do that math.
Yeah. It's weird. It's kind of curved. Why would it be curved right there? I don't know. I guess we're getting the last of it. I don't know. Yeah, wasn't it the frame rate of this double what this was or something? Like this was done at 4K, 60 frames a second. Somebody said it was dropped in there at 120 maybe. Overlaid it. Can you do that? You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. This is America, baby. Unbelievable stuff. Normally I would be shouting and yelling and screaming, but I just don't have it in me. I can't, I won't, I shan't. So look, you're going to see things like this. All right. This is from Richard Lenny, a very good friend. Just going on his Facebook page just to show you, he posts a lot of stuff that's all over the internet. So I just want to show you, good, bad, and different. At least he puts it up there. So I wanted to share some of these. Seeing objects in thunderstorms, man, I can't tell you, but for me, when I've had dreams about seeing UFOs, it was during thunderstorms. What is that about? I had a dream where it was thunder and lightning, and we used to live across the street from a school. And across the street, there was a fog on the baseball field. And I thought, that's really weird with the thunderstorm around. So I started walking up to it, and there was a UFO in the fog. And when I got close to it, the fog parted. I walked through the fog. It wasn't raining anymore. It felt like time had stopped. Your ears, the pressure. I mean, I'm talking to you now about it. And I remember this was when I was 14, I had this dream. Another dream. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did get inside that UFO, but the rest of that's for me. Thank you. Thunderstorms. I had another dream. Thunderstorms were everywhere. I saw my mother in the kitchen looking out at the thunderstorms. So I thought. So I opened up the kitchen door. It was a sliding door. And then we had a porch that went out to a 1-acre backyard where there was a pool, some grass, palm trees, and whatnot. There was a thunderstorm. We used to sit under that porch and watch thunderstorms till they left. So I go under the porch, and over the pool, maybe 100 feet up or less, maybe 50 feet, I saw, when the lightning went off, a disc-shaped object. But it didn't look like a typical disc-shaped object. When I got up close to it, it angled itself at a 45 degree and crept up to me. Like it was going slowly so I could touch it because it knew I wanted to touch it. And when I touched it, I noticed it looked like Tetris, the video game. That's how these objects can maybe change their shapes. It's some sort of complex machine that maybe can do that. Anyway, that was a kick-ass dream. But it was also in a thunderstorm. I had another one in a thunderstorm. It was the same dream, but then there was 2 other UFOs that came out of this big one. It was like a family. It was like they were alive. That's what I thought. That is crazy, what I just said. You know why? That's crazy, what I just said. I can't believe I just said that. Did I ever say that before? That I think UFOs might be alive? I don't think so. I said there may be humanoid things in the sky. But what if the disc-shaped objects? Ready? Ready? Your mother. What if they're interdimensional craft? Maybe this works. I just wanted to throw one of Greer's things around a little bit and abuse it. He's getting a bad rap lately, huh? I'm trying to think. What is it about Greer? I know this hurts when I think about it. I don't like to think thoughts like this. Stop it. Darn it. All right. What if No, that wouldn't work either. Greer. What do we say? Hey, Mike Rotunda. Hey, Coral Ann. How you doing? Lisa Marie. Trying to think. We'll get back to Greer. I've got more dots to do. Anyway, UFOs and thunderstorms. And then you look at the UFOs at the nuclear installations, the missile silos. I mean, that's a real thing. You know, when I was watching Unidentified season 2, episode 3, they talked about the nukes. And it's still going on. Well, as far as the last couple of years, it's supposedly still going on. I don't know if it's making... I don't remember anything recent, though. The last time I think I heard of anything coming from a UFO being over a missile silo was a story I heard from the 80s. I'm going to look into that more. Maybe we'll do a show on it. A segment or something. I don't ever do a show on one topic. What the hell is on, you know? Sometimes you go live and you shouldn't. You just shouldn't. All right. So Richard Lenny sent me those pictures of the UFOs in thunderstorms. Well, did I say he sent them to me? He posted them to, I can't think. He posted them. He posted them on his Facebook page. Holy crap. Look at that. See, if that's real, then what's going on with this guy? Is he mimicking it? Is he creating this agouge over there? I don't know. That's a good agouge if I've ever seen one. Man. Man. Look at that. Here, I think the close-up's here, right? It's coming up. There it is. That can't be real. It is, though. I remember that when it came out. That's so bizarre. Oh, look at this. It looks like there's a line right behind it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, Mr. Lenny. Oh, he's got some other stuff on there. All right, let's take a look. He has some interesting things here. Let's see. No. All right. There's that channel, Only Real UFOs. I'm not going to play anything. Oh, Nike, hold on. How is this possible? Where are all these people coming from? I had looked on Only Real UFOs. And you're going to need permission if you're going to play anything. So all I'm going to do is just do still frames. Yeah, don't worry. I think we've played these before, right? I don't know if this guy captures anything legit, but I remember there was some interesting... Where is it? See, this is lame. I can't do this. He's a real stickler, I heard, so I'm being careful. Oh, this. Aha. Oh, it's a Rod. How you doing, J Rod? Hey, oh, where you going? Where you going? I am not a big believer in the rods. Although this one does look interesting, the way it's moving. Because rods are bugs seen at a slow frame rate per second, and it trails along when you play it in regular speed. It's a joke. Because when, I think it was the History Channel, they debunked it. They sped it up, the frame rate, and captured the same bugs. They had one on a thing that was going 1,000 frames a second, and then the regular one at 30 frames a second. Bugs rods. It was an obvious debunking. I don't know if it can do any more. Yet, people have supposedly seen rods while on airplanes, in space, interdimensional beings. They would have to be. I don't know what to believe anymore. My whole belief system has been blown. Nah, it hasn't. Not when it comes to videos. Not when it comes to videos. I believe next week when we do the CE5 and we do the experiment, we will get absolutely nothing. Can you imagine if we did? Yes, I'm going to set up the cameras. So I'll be doing that. I'm looking for a location to do it so I won't be interrupted. And I think I found one. It's 45 miles away. It's where I used to live. When I used to go out to the field and meditate and nobody would bother me. That's the only place I could think of that I know I won't get interrupted. I got to make contact somehow. We have got to do it. You know it's not going to happen. What am I going to do? I'm going to do CE5. I'm really going to open up. I'm supposed to love. Remember what it said, you have to love or else it won't work. And you have to do it with an open heart and you have to want it to happen. You can't go in it skeptically. See, he wrote in his own loophole to cover his ass is what he did, Greer. I'm on to it, Greer. So is everybody else. That's what he did. He made it very difficult. Now, I know my the other person who got the book, who bought the book, got theirs. And I can't wait to see if he or she thinks it's going to be difficult. There's a lot of stuff you have to do. Hold on. Yes, it's that time. I want you to understand what I'm going to be going through. Look, they even talk about the freaking hairy guy. And he's wearing a constellation outfit. What the hell's going on here? All right, so yesterday we left off how to raise your vibration. So let's move ahead. Raising your vibration can be as simple as living from the heart. Choose love. I don't know. Guys, I feel like I'm reading Little Orphan Annie. I mean, what do you call those? I never had... would you open up the real page? Look at this. The illustrations, they paid no expense. That's true. They paid no expense. I mean, a child drew this stuff. No, let me take that back. A mentally challenged child drew this stuff. Oh, that is not nice. I'm going to get in my opinion, how do you enhance both cohesion and coherence? Using words that 90% of the civilization wouldn't understand. I understand it. But I'm telling you, how many people in this planet know what cohesion means, let alone how to spell it? Forget about cohesion, coherence. They're going to say, what's a coherent? They're going to read it, coherence, coherence. Yes, that's correct, Joey. Now go see some fucking aliens. You prick. Get the hell out of here with your little Jack and Jill book. You pumpkin. What is it? What do they call them in Dumb and Dumber? You pumpkin pie haircutted freak. when he drank the urine. Oh, that was a pisser. All right. So, how to enhance both cohesion and coherence? Provide preliminary information for newcomers before the fieldwork. New people need to know what to expect. Give them this handbook. Thank you. Thank you. Get your hands off me, you prick. Integrate new people with a genuine sense of welcome and warmth. How you doing? Sit down right next to me. I didn't say speak. If you have a large group, ask everyone to wear name tags. What the? You gotta write name tags now? Don't forget to bring that potluck dinner and a name tag. We're gonna see some fucking aliens. You could introduce fun icebreaker activities if there are new additions to the group. We're about to play strip poker, hon. Sit down. I want to talk to you. When you start a CE5, set aside some time to be with each other before setting eyes on the skies. Who wrote this shit? The Easter Bunny? Ask each other questions, get to know each other, and try to listen as much as talk. I didn't say speak yet. So, I want to ask you a question. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Be loving and tolerant. Smiles and hugs. There's going to be a lot of people at these with funny haircuts, I have an imagination. One of my favorite things to say, but I never say it. Break bread together. Before the field work or between contact events. Oh my freaking God. Holy shit. Potlucks have really helped out our group coherence. I figured I said it and I never even read that. That is amazing. Oh my God. This is like getting together with people you would never get together with. Try to make each other like your food, like your humor, like your personality. But the main goal is to see aliens. This is a recipe for getting friends. That's what this is. Anytime you break bread with people, you're going to be friends. Anytime you sit next to somebody and you watch them eat and then look for aliens, you're going to be friends. Accept other people's experiences and perception of reality, no matter how wacky it sounds. Hi, my name's Billy Meyer. I record funny looking UFOs like wedding cakes. I've got one arm. I lost it in a war back in WWW. This guy was in the World Wrestling Federation? No, shh. He said WWW. It's WWF. I was born Mike Johnson. Now everybody calls me Billy Meyer because I videotape Palladians. I time travel. I saw dinosaurs. Ghosts. I even built an igloo with Haman Gupta back in 68. No matter how wacky it sounds, are you kidding me? I'm going to sit next to Billy freaking Meyer The one-armed ufologist. Try to be genuinely excited when others have a sighting or interested experience, even if you feel envious. I feel envious all the freaking time of people who say they can talk to aliens. That's why I'm doing this, Greer. You don't have to rub it in my face. Take photos, group photos. Take photos? Group photos? Open and close the field work while holding hands. Connect your energy together. Keep it short if it's cold or if there are mosquitoes. I just remembered the fire alarm will go off for another day. I love the smell of burnt paper. This is unbelievable. I can't believe I'm going to do this. And it's not going to work because you guys think I can't turn on or off my believability factor. Believe me, I can definitely make this work if it works. But you have no idea. You just heard all the things that you should be doing. This is cultish. This is cult-ish, isn't it? Hold hands, sing kumbaya, take pictures of each other, bring in your favorite meal to share with the group. Nobody likes other people's cooking that much. It's very hard. That's why anytime I go over somebody's house, they go, "You want a piece of pie?" I say, "No. Did you make it? You made it? No, we bought it. Yeah, I'll have a piece of pie." If that went, "Did you make it?" I don't want it. You don't like my cooking? I never had your cooking. I don't want your cooking with your dirty fingers putting the freaking flour and everything. All right, here's what I'm looking for. To skip forward a little bit. I saw what I needed and I'm now looking forward. Here we go. Oh. This is James Gilliland's E-SETI, Healing Negative Influences and Clearing. You have to do so much stuff. Now I have to get my chakra in tune. Start with deep breaths, get relaxed, go through each chakra one by one. You've got the root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra. I've got to go through each one. It says here, go through each chakra one by one, following the list below. Start at the root chakra at the bottom, make your way up. It tells you how to read. It's telling me how to read the freaking book. I was going to start there and go to the next. I can't believe who wrote this? Bugs freaking Bunny? Read aloud the chakras' corresponding energy blocks and release the negative emotions and false beliefs associated with each. See in your mind's eye each chakra glowing powerfully and illuminating your body with its corresponding color. Feel the energy of chakra freely flowing or spinning. I'm going to throw up. Quick and Dirty CE5 Meditation by Deb Warren. She tells you to see a large golden ball of energy forming at your heart chakra. Frickin' chakra, this right up your mother's ass. I can't. I don't know what I'm going to do. How am I going to do that? I just donated $14 to Disclosure. I donated 14. As a matter of fact, with tax, it came to what? 1556, 1562. I want to see what Richard Lenny has here. I can't. Some of these things, they expect you to buy their shit because of the way it's marketed. If Greer would have said, And he may have. But if he would have been very specific about this CE5 handbook and said, it ain't easy. You're going to have to learn it before you do it. Now I understand why you won't get anything the first 5 times. On the 6th time, the aliens show up, believe it or not. It says it, right? It says you try it 5 times, you won't get it. But on the 6th try, because they realize you're going to quit. You say, 5 times, forget it. You know what? I'll give it one more shot. Now the aliens are going to show up because you said that. He's only going to give us one more shot. Let's go. They get in their UFO. They're waiting for you. You know, they're hovering above Uranus. The planet, grow up. So they're over there. And all of a sudden, they see it. My vibration. Or is it? That reminds me. No. Yes. That reminds me. Where'd he goes? That's Richie from Boston Alien. Where'd he goes? I'm over here. Where is he? Richie! Thank you, Grimwitch, for the new intro. For now, we're going to rotate that in and out. We'll use it for this week, of course, but that was very exciting. I had to run and get a drink, and I couldn't open the one Gatorade, so I put that back, got another one, and ran back. All right. Everything has a reason. What else was I going to do? What is it? No, right now. Isn't it that? Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. You know, we were talking about, and I didn't play this last week. I've had it up and ready to go for a while. And what do we know about Russia and UFOs? Not much. We know that they may have acquired a UFO like we do. There's that video going around that was on the Roger Moore Germany UFOs or something, Nazi UFOs. Yeah, it was one of those DVDs back in the 90s. And it showed the Russians, couple different camera angles, and it looked like they were in the gear of that. What was that, 1960? I don't know. But they supposedly were going to get a crashed saucer out of the ground. You see half of it sticking out. It looked like what Roswell would have been like if we would have walked up on the Roswell crash site, except there wasn't debris everywhere, I guess. But it's pretty funny. The saucer looks intact. And of course, you know, people looked at the army guys that were in there, the military rather, and then they looked at the vehicles and the cameras that were possibly used at the time, and everything matched up. They think it might have been a field test or some sort of training thing. If they actually saw a UFO, what would they do? But anyway, Russia has been in the news a lot. And about a week or so ago, they launched a rocket into space. I don't know if it took out one of their satellites, but it was used as a projectile. I forget the story 100%, but US and everybody else was like, whoa, wait, Russia, can't be doing this shit. If you do that, you're going to create so much space debris. You know, our satellites are going to crash into this stuff, not just ours, China's, yours, everybody. You can't be doing this. Sending up a rocket into space to see if you can reach satellites. They sent up it looked like it was a rocket, but they think it was a cover up for something else. I don't know. It's weird. But what do we know about Russia's new anti-satellite system? I think this is very interesting. I don't know if I want to play it. That's why it's been sitting here for a week. I don't freaking know. It's boring. Yeah, I thought it was good. But it's interesting. I tell you what, I'll play 2 minutes, and if it's okay, we'll go further. That's a deal right there. All right. Just a little something different, because we're going to be hearing about a lot of satellite stuff with Elon Musk and Space Force. We need to know what Russia's doing up there, and this could have something to do with UFOs attacking space, attacking our satellites. Who the hell knows anymore? It's just getting creepier by the day. Creepy weird, creepy good, creepy bad. There he is. This is, what do we know about Russia's new anti-satellite system? This just came out a couple of days ago. 27th? Yep. Unbelievable.
Hello, it's Scott Manley here. Back in November 2019, a super-secret military launch was conducted out of Plesetsk in northern Russia. The launch vehicle was a Soyuz 2.1V, which isn't like most Soyuz rockets. The first stage is completely different and it lacks the 4 boosters, so it looks, well, kinda naked. The first stage core engine is an NK-33, which is the engine that was developed for the Soviet N-1 moon rocket. It's not been launched many times, which is of course one of the reasons why rocket nerds were really interested. But also, because it was a secret, there was lots of speculation as to what its super secret payload was. Plesetsk is used for high inclination launches, and based on the notices to mariners and aviators, it was clear that this payload was targeted for a slightly retrograde sun-synchronous orbit. The orbit details were determined a few hours after launch by US Space Command. They determined the satellite was in a 368 by 858 kilometer orbit with an inclination of 97.902 degrees. The satellite was officially designated Cosmos 2542, but beyond that, the official statements by the Ministry of Defense of the Russian Federation said very little, beyond confirming the launch time of 8:52 p.m. Moscow time and saying that the satellite was launched into the target orbit from which the state of domestic satellites can be monitored. The optical equipment of this satellite also allows you to take pictures of the Earth's surface. While this statement was vague, it did confirm what many experts had suspected, that this launch was a follow-up to the 2017 launch of Cosmos 25.
Okay, I was wrong. It sucked. It's not for the show. I liked it when I watched it. I know some people get it, but it's not for now. That's why I never played it. All right, now I have to turn everything around. Let's go US versus Russia. Who's smarter? Let's just do this for a minute. Who is smarter? I believe Russians are smarter. No, I take that back. I think they're both dumb. Agouge.
How do we narrow the gap between the rich and the poor?
I think that the rich need to
Take a breath.
I think that the rich need to be able to be giving, and I think the poor need to work hard, and I think the middle class need to come together and find an in-between. Thank you.
The Russian beauty queen has returned her crown. Ina Zhirkova decided to return it following an avalanche of online abuse after a recent interview. During a documentary, the 23-year-old was asked several supposedly simple general knowledge questions, but she was unable to say whether the sun goes round the earth or vice versa, and didn't know the name.
Two words. Who cares?
Of some very popular children's poets, that despite being a mother of two herself. When the journalist involved asked why she won the beauty contest, she said because of her...
Is that Alien Addict? Holy crap.
...erudition, and when asked to define this concept, she answered, it means looking good.
Do you think affordable health care for all U.S. citizens is a right or a privilege, and why?
I believe it's a privilege because not everyone, our Constitution wasn't based on the rights of health care. It was just something that's given to people who are able to afford it, I guess.
How would you like the global community to view the United States?
Like all together, everyone equal.
The benefits of being married to an American. I'm not talking about that Americans are better than Russians. Each person is an entire cosmos. American people are very emotional and they are not afraid of their emotions. They are not ashamed of their emotions. They can cry, they can laugh, they can do stupid things.
Donald Trump, please give me visa. And I come to America and I become First Lady.
Which countries played the greatest role in defeating the Nazis during the Second World War?
I say the United States of America.
United States, England, Poland, Russia.
The U.S. and Britain? I don't really know.
Okay, shoot. We just went to the Holocaust Museum and I wish I could remember which country's France?
France.
Can you think of another country?
America.
Can you think of another country?
Britain.
What about the Soviet Union?
Yeah, that was a portion of it I remember seeing in there, that there was a pretty good sized portion dedicated to that.
When you see a beautiful girl on the street, in a bar or club, there's always a chance to meet her.
If you believe that, that's fine. I don't care. It's an old subject.
I can easily imagine myself with a 60-year-old man. Do I ever care about his age? No. I only care about the feelings and emotions he provokes in me.
Ask any American on the street if they've ever heard of the Battle of Stalingrad. I doubt it.
The former Soviet Union?
United States. Austria was part of it.
That had nothing to do with anything. I am sorry for those 3 minutes and 21 seconds you'll never get back. All right. So, Pentagon secret. Pentagon has been in the news lately because of the off-world comments and everything else. But an article came out recently, yesterday, I believe, defunct UFO hunting program may still exist. We already know. Don't we already know that? We already do, right? Yeah. What are they calling ours? The UAPTF? the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force. That's the U.S. government search. That's what it's called. It operates under the U.S. Office of Naval Intelligence, according to the recent Senate committee reports. Well, this agency appears to have assumed the responsibilities of another UFO hunting Pentagon group that was purportedly disbanded in 2012. UAPTF's findings could be made public within the next 6 months. While the results of UAPTF's investigations are classified, for now at least, a briefing delivered to Defense Department representatives in March by a former consultant of the UFO program mentioned retrievals from off-world vehicles not made of this Earth, the Times reported. Despite his claim, any evidence of alleged extraterrestrial technology has yet to be produced, according to the Times. I know. UFOs, also sometimes called UAPs. Why do they have to tell us? What we know about Blue Book, oh my God, A-tip, yeah, we get it. But the Pentagon search for UFOs didn't end in 2012, after all. Representatives with the Department of Defense recently confirmed that UFO hunting was still active in 2017 and continues to this day under UAPTF. UAPTF. Pretty wild stuff. Yeah, the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee addressed the activities of UAPTF in June in their Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 2021. Yeah. This brought the shadowy UFO investigation agency into public view. The committee's bill seeks to regulate the tracking, organization, and accessibility of UFO-related information gathered by the task force. This would include the release of a public report submitted in unclassified form within 180 days of the bill's enactment. The committee understands that the relevant intelligence may be sensitive. Nevertheless, the committee finds that the information sharing and coordination across the intelligence community has been inconsistent. Committee members wrote in the bill. Oh, what is this? Hold on. I think I may have another UFO for you. Huh. Caught from airplane, South Korea? Hold on. Whoa. Computer. What is going on? Computer's freaking out. The fan just turned on full blast. I'm not used to that sound. All right, here's the UFO from a airplane.
Tramo, tramo nereye? Tramo está ahora. Oh, está, Ariete tu tramo ya fue tan rápido. Aquí está. Tramo. Aquí está. Tramo. Aquí está.
I know. I didn't hit the mute button. I don't know. It does that sometimes. Bullshit. I don't know what happened. That's an interesting one. See, they're all going to be like this from here on out. You're never going to know. I don't know. I don't know what the guy's saying, but to me, it doesn't look real. I don't know. It does, but it doesn't.
Aquí está. Tramo.
It's like he zoomed in right at the right time. Why would you zoom in right then? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I'm going to zoom in. Now he thought about it.
Tramo.
Yeah, maybe he thought it was going to be going in the same direction.
Aquí está. Tramo. Cierto. Tramo le diré, tramo uno. Está ahora. Oh, está. Ahorita tú, tramo uno. Ya fue tan rápido.
It sounded like the guy said off-world. It left. Of course I'm going to say. Actually, that does look real. It is. The sun is hitting it just right? You can tell the sun is over here on the right. It is lighting up the craft. Huh, that's a weird one. I don't know. I'll have to look at it a little more closely, but I don't know. It seems like, see, this is what bothers me. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually, huh? It doesn't look that bad. Seems to match everything around it. Yeah, maybe. So if that's real, it does look real, doesn't it? It does. And then we had the one right on top of that. See that in the corner of the screen up top? That was from earlier tonight. You know, the other video. Remember? That one? I don't know. It's spinning. He doesn't even know it. I wish I could blow it up, but I can't. Pretty cool if it's real. And from what I heard, I've gotten a couple of messages since then. It looks real. Some people are saying this is real, Rich. It's a good find. Yeah, well, thanks to Richard Lenny. Third phase will play it tomorrow, and the world will know about it. I'm still gonna say what I have to say. I don't know. I just don't know. I'll just say what I have to say. Oh my God. Oh my God. I have got to show you something. I don't want to tell you who it's from. I'm making sure that you don't see it. I'm making sure there's no way you could know who this is from. Everybody knows Ryan Sprague, right? Right? I'm going to say it, Mr. Information, because this is really sick. What Ryan Sprague is Ryan Sprague. He called himself the investigative journalist. He's got those big doe eyes, and he's just a suck up, a barista who sucks up to everybody in the community. And quite frankly, the guy has zero experience to be where he's at. He's an embarrassment to ufology in every way possible. He just sucked his way to where he is. Trust me on that. So I get this about him recently. Disgusting. He really is disgusting. It says, keep fighting back, Portland. These pigs in fatigues will soon learn that our cities won't stand for their BS. Take your city back and F shit up. He's calling for them to destroy Portland. So he's that kind of guy. Take your city back and F shit up. Yeah, because you know what, Ryan? People work for that shit. Not everybody has things handed to them just because they know people or suck up to people, you prick. What an asshole. Why would you want to destroy the city? Tell people that that's fear-mongering. No, it's not fear-mongering. That's promoting hate. Why is he still allowed to be on Twitter? And that was retweeted from our good friends at Antifa UFO. The ones who said that I'm a homophobe too. I'm a homophobe. I'm a racist. They're going to say that shit from here on out to the end of the world now. Because he makes fun of people. Because he associates with people. Shut up. Everybody associates with everybody. There's nobody who is free from anything. Everybody's guilty. I hate this freaking bullshit. That Ryan Sprague is disgusting. I knew he was that type of guy. I knew it. God, I wish he was in my city. Oh my God, I wish. All I need is 10 seconds because after that I would fall apart and I'd be out of breath. 10 seconds, that's all I need. These pigs in fatigues will soon learn that our cities won't stand for their BS. Yes, cops are some cops. There's one in every unit, I think, but that's people. It's a crazy world we're living in. Everybody's got opinions. Ryan has his. He's allowed to. I get it. But I don't think that's something you post on social media. You know? Wow. I can't believe he's asking for people to ruin Portland, to F stuff up. That to me is amazing. That's amazing. And you know what? All the people that are his friends, yeah, Ryan, you're right. F that stuff up. You are 100% right. God, I don't like him at all. Really. Yeah, certain people, you know. He doesn't like me. I don't like him. But I have a good reason to. He has no reason to. He's just retaliating. Indian schoolgirls discover asteroid moving toward Earth by Swati Gupta and Amy Woodyard. Yeah, I think I have a video to play instead of reading. It's only a minute. Here we go. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Weird. My screen went blank. I couldn't see anything. That's so weird. Yeah, no, it's still doing it over there. That's bizarre. Yeah, weird stuff, right? That's pretty amazing. 10th grade? Well, I guess anything's possible, right? Just put your mind to it. You can accomplish anything. So in 30 minutes, Third Phase is going to post the next video for today. So with that being said, I'm just going to play a little bit of yesterday's episode. And this has to do with what that doctor said about, well, you'll see, about how alien DNA is being used to make medicine. How could that be real? Anyway, people are ripping on Trump for this because what is Trump doing? And he skipped right over that question. It was the last one of the day. He answered it, but he didn't say, what did you say about aliens? And what was the other one? All right, we'll watch. You understand. Smartest group in the world right here, GUFONRadioStream. Smartest people in the chat room ever. And third.
Phase.
Of who? Oh, okay. Shh, 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 shh. Down in front.
Third Phase.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got an interesting report today. Just earlier this morning, Donald Trump from the White House made some statements, and just when he's making his exit, a reporter threw out a wild question. Listen up.
She's also made videos saying that doctors make medicine using DNA from aliens and that they're trying to create a vaccine to make you immune from becoming religious.
Well, maybe it's the same, maybe it's not, but I can tell you this.
What the heck is this all about? Why are they asking the president these wild questions in regards to DNA from aliens? And we're going to break down how Donald Trump reacted to the question and much, much more. We've got from Los Angeles, Dr. J. Andy Elias coming in, as well as Paula Asteria. And then we're going to take it out to Arizona and meet up with Doc Skinner from 1028 Productions, along with GUFON Radio. Rich Giordano is going to be with us. And we're going to chime in from Dave Scott, all the way in Canada from Spaced Out Radio. And I'm going to get Brent's opinion as well of what he thinks this wild day was at the end of the presidential conference at the press White House meeting today. Now, let's get to the panel and open it up right now from Paula Asteria. What do you got, Paula?
So this is amazing. The president just came out moments ago during a press conference and was asked whether or not alien DNA had been used in treatments concerning certain medical technology. This is concerning the doctor, Dr. Stella, who came out yesterday. There was a very popular show and it was taken down where she announced, along with a team of other doctors, about treatments for what is going on at the moment. So what are the implications of this? I mean, forget what Tucker Carlson announced about there being off-world craft. This is even more incredible because this means that basically the president just said that we are working with extraterrestrials.
Now, let's take it out to Canada. I want to get Dave Scott's opinion from Spaced Out Radio.
The fact that they are now bringing in the idea of alien DNA as a part of this pandemic is utterly ludicrous. Look, medical practitioners, we are supposed to be able to trust with our lives. And if they are now going down these very sketchy roads, I don't know if I want to be a part of it. You know, I mean, this isn't up for debate. We are talking about human lives here that are at risk. And we're talking about alien DNA in trying to find a cure. This doesn't make sense at all. There is no value to it. And if that is the way things are going, we're all going to die.
That is so funny. But the only reason this was brought up was because Trump tweeted about her the night before and said she's a great doctor. I don't think Trump understood what was going on. I think To be honest with you, I don't think Trump is tweeting. I don't know. I don't think he's actually tweeting. He may do some tweets, but I don't know if he tweeted that one. That may have been sabotage. Because all he said was, she's a great doctor. She's fantastic, coming up with new techniques. Something like that. Dave was good, though. We're all going to die. We ain't going to get any older, and we won't ever die.
It is very interesting and bizarre indeed. Now, let's get to Doc Skinner in Arizona.
So I just watched the last question from the White House press meeting, and it was very direct about the alien DNA being mixed with human blood for a vaccine. I don't know. All I know is that while I was watching this video, when the statement came out of the reporter's mouth, President Trump did not budge. He did not blink. I mean, completely solid rock. Like, didn't phase him one bit. Like, there was no surprise. Makes you wonder. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying the spidey senses are tingling on the back of my neck.
I think the people are getting fascinated about these recent questions to the.
What people have to say about Donald Trump when he heard that question. Now, from what I saw, I knew that President Trump wasn't necessarily taken aback, and he didn't, acting like in a joking manner, because he's been talking about extraterrestrials either through other people by mentioning Area 51. He also mentioned Roswell, multiple things. But the fact that a doctor, a respected doctor, I don't know what country she was from, actually said alien DNA is mind-blowing. And that's why people have been saying President Trump is a disclosure president. So I'm very glued to the news to find out what follow-ups will be on this topic.
All right, let's take it out to Brent Cousins. Brent, what's your thoughts? Pretty weird day today in the White House press briefing room. What's really interesting, as usual, Trump didn't even flinch when he was asked this question. I would have at least raised a brow, or I would have even smiled. I would have said, where's this hardball question coming from? What's happening? Donald Trump is kind of, he said maybe. What's he mean by maybe? Is there a possibility that there's alien DNA out there being supplemented for some sort of treatment? What in the world's going on?
She's also made videos saying that doctors make medicine using DNA from aliens.
The thing that caught my eye was the fact that the president didn't budge. Because that's a question that normally an eyebrow would be raised. You'd be like, really? That's what they said? No. So this is a tough cookie for me. I don't know what to say on this one other than that if I was president, I would have at least raised an eyebrow. I would have been like Scooby-Doo. Like, where did this come from? I want to learn more. But it was just stoic, I think is the best word I could think of. So I don't know what to tell you folks on this one.
I say this because when they asked him, he didn't respond to the question necessarily, but when he was asked it, his reaction was just, he wasn't surprised. He didn't lift an eyebrow. It was more like, I'm not going to touch this. But he said that this doctor is credible, and he said that we should be listening to what she is saying. So this is incredible. This statement just blows the lid off everything. This is really incredible.
Whoops.
His reaction was just...
That was an accident. He didn't flinch. She mentioned DNA. That's a little too close. Found this video that has that claim. Or if we heard it, everybody else heard it live. It's weird. I was stupid. I said stupid things. What would she know, a reporter? What do we know? What do you know? What do you know? Nothing. We don't know anything anymore. Maybe that's it. That's the narrative right there. Confuse and shut everybody up.
I want to thank everybody from around the world.
It got everybody talking, you dill hole. God, I hate that guy. He wasn't good, that show. No, I didn't like it. No.
Just joined us. I want to get your opinions. Why do you think the reporter threw out this crazy question to the president? What's this all about? Is there maybe a connection with our DNA from another world? It seems like the president had his own opinion and he wasn't really surprised by the question. Interesting indeed. And if you captured anything amazing in the skies, you want to chime in right here at Third Phase Moon, my contact is in the description below, as well as all the people on the panel tonight. Their contacts are in the description below as well. Everybody, keep your eyes on the skies. Be safe out there. Blake Cousins. We'll see you real soon.
See, I don't know why I read the chat rooms. Why do I read my chat room? Now I'm caught up in what they're talking about. All right. Come on, let's be nice. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's going to have their comments. Believe it or not, Apollo is actually pretty smart. You know, if you knew, a little bit about her, I don't know about other things. I just know she's smart. Not everybody can like everybody, you know. That's the world we live in. You just pick the person you like and you listen to them. You know, that's what you're going to do. And I do that too. I look at other shows. You saw what I did. I went over to Grant Cameron's show. There were 9 panelists on there. And I said, everybody looks miserable. This guy, what was it, Danny Silva? Like the guy, is like as exciting as paint drying. So we all have our comments. Let's just, try to keep it as, whatever. Just be careful. Don't get blocked. That's all. I don't want to see anybody get blocked because there's no coming back from it. But there is a price. I have a number. If anybody wants to get back that's been canceled, I have a number. Just contact me at GUFONRadio@gmail.com. We'll talk. It's a pretty big number. It's not small. It's pretty big. If you want to come back, you need to pay $5,000 if you want to come back. That's the number. If you get banned from the show, it's $5,000 to come back. There's no guarantee you're going to stay here. All right. So Trump probably didn't tweet that out. Most likely he didn't. And that was irresponsible. To me, it seems like of course, you can't trust anybody. Being Trump, you can't trust anybody. I know he trusts some people, but he even doesn't trust them. He's got another eye on that person too that he says he trusts. But it's almost as if somebody purposely put that in there. Or how could they not know? Of course they knew what that doctor was saying when they posted it under Trump. And it's obvious Trump didn't know about it. And if he did know about it, they must have told him, this question may come up about the tweet. There's a thing about alien DNA. Just ignore it. All right. At the very end, when he least expected, he thought he was clear. And they asked that question about the tweet, about the doctor claiming DNA can be used to make medicines. Alien DNA. That was funny, Dave, what Dave said, but I want to say Dave's camera looked great, by the way. I just want to add that in there. That is that where he says it?
That is the way things are going. We're all going to die.
Hold on. Screenshot. All right, Dave. We're gonna have fun one day. Yeah, that was funny. Everything looks great too. I like it. Nice. I don't know. Did you get a new camera? Whatever you did, it worked. That looks good. I don't know, guys. Was it a troll thing? No, that's what I originally thought. I actually thought it was a troll. And then I kept forgetting, why am I saying troll when it was an actual doctor? At the time, we didn't know. I didn't know the doctor's name. I didn't see the video when I made that, my thing. You didn't hear it. It's too embarrassing. I'm too close to the camera. We're almost done, but before we go, I have not been showing you any pictures lately. Nothing personal, no drone footage, nothing. Because we've just been busy, haven't we? And that's a good thing. So I am going to share with you today. Nothing major. Just what I said about today. You can hear it. No big deal. Let's see. It was this one and this one. I'm gonna play this one. This is what's going to be on Third Phase. So we don't edit it. There's no scripts, nothing. Hey guys, today we've got two videos. The first one I want to talk about is the one that's over the neighborhood that shows a series of lights blinking in synchronicity. Oh yeah, you guys don't know yet. And then towards the end of this video, they weren't blinking in sync. Oh, I don't want to ruin it then. It won't ruin it. It's possible this was one craft that just seemed to be floating over the neighborhood, which would be very interesting because that happened in 1997 in Phoenix, Arizona, the Phoenix Lights, where there were several lights, 7 to 9 lights that just took the form of a boomerang shaped and flew silently over Phoenix. One of the biggest UFO sightings ever. But anyway, it's amazing to see it, but I have to say it. And I don't want to say it, but it could be drones. It could be drones. Didn't hear anything in the video that made me believe it was drones, but it's very possible it could be. I hate using the drones, but that's the life of ufology right now. Ufology is drone. All right. That's enough of that. So, second sighting I'll leave open. Whoops. And do we have any drones? There's all the video mistakes. Here's a guy that was on the road. He was a sign spinner. That's a pretty nice picture from the car, actually. I cropped one there. If you look at him, he's wearing a towel over his head, over his face, a big Texas hat, long pants, and he dropped the sign at that time. He was trying to do a trick and it fell out. It's pretty amazing. Here's a cool photo from the car. That is by the Dick Van Dyke Studios in Carefree, Arizona. Hey, something weird is happening on the screen. That's weird. Not a lot of drone footage, haven't you noticed? I haven't been able to get out as much. I went to one place and it was closed off. I was so mad. I drove a long way too. Here's a cool photo driving down the road. Right out the window, 60 miles an hour. Doesn't get much better than that. That's crazy. Shot on the OnePlus. That's bitching. Something's wrong with the screen. No? It looks weird. This was the other day coming down out of Paradise Valley. You get to see all of Scottsdale over to the right. Just a little history. Some houses on the mountains over here. A bus stop in the middle of one of the richest places on the planet. Wealthiest. This is the day I did that video. You know, oh yeah, you never saw this. I was supposed to be on third phase with this, but that
Hey
loud
guys.
cicada.
Amazing. Finally, we have some interesting UFO videos. I say finally.
It looks like I got something on my nose there. I look in the mirror, I don't see it. Anyway, this is Camelback Mountain behind me. Some people are asking. I was just able to pull up in between two homes where this is like where water flows down the mountain when it pours. So I found this open spot. Look at all the palm trees, and it's just unbelievable. But I'm glad they didn't use that video now that I think about it. Beautiful house on the mountain. Driving, you can tell. This is Camelback Mountain. You can see it looks like a camel. That is shot with the 48 megapixel. See, Camelback. People go hiking up this mountain. There's trails all in there. It's a good hour to hike. It's hard. The easy trail and the hard trail. It rained the other day, last week. It's pretty awesome. Go ahead and play it. By the way, Mr. NDP3 would have loved this. It's right there. It's only a couple hundred feet beyond that. So close. Just another Manic Monday. And a little fun for everybody. This is just the last thing right here. Just a little fun fit. We'll fast forward a little bit. So I was out, I heard thunder. I looked outside and I saw the wind. I grabbed my drone, ran outside of my car, drove up the street, dropped the drone on the ground, put it up in the air, and at 300 feet, a lightning bolt came out of the sky exactly where I was facing, and it started to rain. Got the drone out, that wet. I got to review the footage. It wasn't there. I had used all this space, so it might be on the actual drone. I haven't checked. The drone memory. 8 gigs. It might have been. Come on, left. Storm. Double rainbow. Right into the eye. He goes right into the eye of the storm, looking for death, looking for courage, looking for the beast. And the beast unleashes its mighty wrath of thundering showers and steam. Steam? Steam. He's coming over the ground. He's because it was 105 degrees today. Ah, the rainbow. Look at the rainbow. Is it a double? It's a double rainbow. That's Mr. MBB 333. All right, let's turn it off. No, don't turn it off. Leave it on. Leave it on. Leave it on. We got a mirror that drops. It's forming puddles. Looks like it's forming a river that's just running down into the fortress of Satan's hell. This is it. This is the world. This is the alien vision. Drop. is a powerful reminder of the aliens that succeed me and all the aliens that come after. I think I lost my Adam's apple. English. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I want to thank everybody who hung out tonight. It was a lot of fun. I appreciate you putting up with me. My phone is ringing. Hold on. Hello? 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 Hey? Can you hear me?
Oh, hey, Rich?
Yes.
Yeah, your audio's kind of...
Oh, it's not working?
Yeah, it sounds like really sketchy at times, or like really Skypey and just weird.
Well, we'll just end the show. Well, we're in the show anyway.
Yeah, even on this call, it sounds funny. I'm not sure what's going on.
I don't know. You're on the show though.
Okay, yeah. Just your internet connection, I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
It is. But thank you very much. Be Baker, everybody. Be Baker. All right. Hey, don't forget, third phase of moon video up in 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes.